Hello, and welcome back to Scribble Scrabbles. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but I did post a reel today, so I hope you watched it. I don't know if I can put that in the whatever it's called, the card, whatever. So today we are going to be drawing interaction poses. I am getting more comfortable with introducing my characters to you all because I'm starting I don't know how to describe it, but I'm starting I'm starting my comic kind of. So I want to draw some of the characters together. I just drew Jake and Zoe, and I have all of these colored pencils to indicate like who's who and everything. I have my little code over here, and we're gonna start off. I don't know that I will be talking this whole video, but I am really excited. Well, I mainly have been wanting to draw things that I want to draw more, and not just, I don't know, I was in a place where I was not drawing the things that I wanted to draw, whatever the reason being. If you can hear the noisiness on my street, I'm so sorry. It's always noisy over here, and I have a hard time going to sleep because of it. Not that you needed to know all that, but no, whatever. Yeah, the noisiness is just so infuriating. Okay, then I would draw Solomon. Solomon has a heart-shaped face, and her face is turned down. So, I know interaction is definitely one of the hardest things to draw. You have to keep a lot of things in mind. One of the things you have to keep in mind is everybody's head size. Oh, maybe I could do this is Vincent, right? Yeah. Okay. Everybody's head size. You want people's head size to be around the same, but you also have to keep everybody's proportions in mind at the same time. So it's definitely a difficult thing. But I think I'm getting pretty good at, I think I've gotten pretty good at interactions. And I don't know how. So that was a really quick first doodle one. That's kind of bad, kind of good. I like this one better. I'm gonna pick another one to do. Yeah, I don't like that it prevents me from drawing everything that I want to because the spirals get in the way. It's so aggravating when I'm trying to draw something on that little corner and I just can't do it. So I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to buy any more spiral sketchbooks. But if you see me with a spiral sketchbook, it's probably because I bought it before. So I'm going to pretend like people are asking me a question. Do I have any tips for drawing interaction? I would say my number one tip is learn how to draw their heads at the same size and learn your character's body proportions, because that's the key. That's the key to not that's a bad hand, I know. But that's the key to not making them look like they don't belong in the same photo together. If you know, oh, this character has a longer torso or whatever, then when you're drawing them in these poses, you will remember to keep that in mind. And that's just what I do for my characters. I've like spent a long time designing them, drawing them next to each other unofficially, so I would know like everything about them, because I just love my characters so much. I'm a little bit obsessed. I don't remember what I was saying last time, but my camera stopped recording. I need to hurry up because the sun is gonna set in 2 hours, and that sounds like a long time from now, but it feels close to me. All right, so the 2 oranges. I did Sean. I was gonna do Solomon right here, and then Kyle, not Kyle. Who's this person? Did Kyle, did Sean. Bradley. I was gonna do Bradley up close. So, okay. Stuck in my head. Then she would have her hand. Oh, her hand is not that tiny, and it's not that in that position. Okay, so I just like to do more blocky shapes for fingers right now. I'm not so sure how I want to stylize fingers yet, so it's been blocky shapes so far. But yeah, it does. Earlier, sorry, the footage was so yellow. The sun was like beaming outside of my like right by my window, and my desk is right by my window. So yeah, that's how that went. Okay, and then last but not least, Sean. I know Sean's nose is like that. Sean has to wear her hijab. So, usually I pull up a reference for the hijab because I do not wear a hijab, and I have a lot of trouble drawing it because I'm not really good at drawing folds. What was that? Whenever I hear a creak in my room, I get so scared. I get so scared. And I know it's like nothing, but still, like, don't, like, creaks don't make noise in my room. I don't even know what it is. Like, I don't know what's creaking in my room, and that's the scariest part. Okay, usually I don't draw the part wrapped around, which is what I have the most trouble with, like wrapping this fold. So, okay, then I think I did okay for now. She's related to another one of my characters. His name is Adam. She's Adam's little sister. What? Yeah. Is she Adam's little sister? Why do I not know the answer to that question? I guess it's because I never really asked myself if she was Adam's little sister or not. Okay. There's this photo. Woohoo. This is fun. I'm having a good time. Okay. So, we're going to continue with Kyle. What uniform did I give her? I don't know. She has like a dark academia vibe. or like a goth vibe. I've decided that that's more of her style. So I'm gonna give her the uniform with the bow tie in the front instead of like the actual tie. And I just have to be really careful with the proportions of her face. This video is proving that I need to take some time and learn how to draw Kyle for sure. Okay, that's better. Her hair. Her hand. She should have the cuff like that. And then some wrinkles, I guess. I don't really know how clothes work entirely. And then her hand would be like something like that. Whatever. Then last but not least, oh no, I didn't finish. I know my skills to draw hands at this angle are very rough. It looks very stiff, very not good. I know. But I'm practicing. I'm gonna get there. I think Solomon would have a tie. It's hard to know what your drawings would look like underneath everything, but you can just guess. That is what I do. And then she has the skirt on. Or pants, I don't know. She could be wearing the pants. A tailored fit. And she gets her nose. Sometimes I give her bangs, sometimes I don't. It really depends. She has tighter curls than Vincent, though. Her and Vincent looked a bit more similar at the beginning, but I learned how to diversify them, and now you can tell the difference. Okay, that is my page. I hope you liked the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry this was a pretty long one, but if you would like to see me draw more of the girls, I would be totally down to do so. So, thank you for watching.